Hello Big Macs and welcome back to another Q&A. So yes, Big Macs, I'm finally back doing another Q&A. I haven't done one of these in a while, and recently I was just sitting there, I'm like, I haven't done a Q&A in a while, and I feel like I just really need to. So I asked you guys over on Twitter and on YouTube to ask me some questions for another Q&A, and you guys just sent a lot of them, so I apologize if your question is not in this one. You guys just sent a lot of questions. But anyway, just thank you guys for sending all of these questions. I really like doing Q&As, and I kind of want to start doing them more because it's just a nice way for us to get to communicate, you know, and like learn things about each other. So I'm all for doing Q&As, and hopefully you guys do enjoy them as well. And if you want to see more, let me know by clicking that thumbs up button. And also, if you guys have any more questions, make sure to send them to me either here on YouTube or on any social media, really. If you guys have any other questions that you would like me to answer, just let me know. And hopefully you guys, again, enjoy this, because I want to get back on making more Q&As. But anyway, enough of this stalling. Let's get into the Q&A. How old are you? How did you get into visual K and J-rock bands? What made you start making YouTube videos? So to answer the first question, I'm 26. I'm fucking old. Now, the second part, the way that I got into all this J-rock and visual K groups was from the Big Macs. And then this will also lead into your third question of how I started making YouTube videos. I had this year break in between school where I was just working part-time, so I had a lot of free time, and I pretty much just spent all my time watching YouTube videos anyway. So one day I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna start making YouTube videos. I spend all my time here. It looks like something really fun to do. I'm gonna do it. So I just started making random YouTube videos. If you go back and watch them, they're very probably cringy. But then to also tie in with how I got into this, about almost 2 years ago now, maybe? Getting closer to 2 years ago, I decided to make a video to the new songs that Baby Metal made, because I just remembered listening to Baby Metal when they first kind of blew up, and I was like, this is fucking awesome. Like, if you listen to Baby Metal, you'll understand. So I saw that they had 2 new songs come out that I had never heard of before, so I was like, these reaction videos kind of look fun to make, like in the style that the Fine Bros do it, where it's like kind of like cut up and just someone giving their comment over what's happening. So I was like, this actually looks like it could be fun. So I just made that video one day, and then just from there, so many people just telling me that I should check out this band and this group and this and that, and that's what really got me started listening to J-rock and visual K, and I fucking love that that happened. What's your current fave song at the moment? Smiley face. This question is always impossible for me to answer, whether it's just like a favorite song or favorite group or favorite genre of music to listen to. It's so hard for me to answer these questions because it's never just narrowed down to one. But if I had to pick songs that I've been listening to a lot, Outro Her by BTS, I just fucking, that song is amazing. BAIB by A Crowd of Rebellion is amazing. I love this part. Crowd of Rebellion, can't go wrong with that. BAIB, another favorite song. Also recently kind of got back into San Holo, if you have no idea who that is. He's more of a kind of electronic artist. He makes great electronic music. The song Light has just been stuck in my head for a very long time. I feel like I could go on a lot. I don't really have a favorite go-to song at the moment. I don't know, I just can't pick one. That's my problem. I can never just pick one. How can you be such a cutie pie? I'm joking. Just love your videos and reactions. To answer that question of how you can be such a cutie pie, just eat lots of pie. Have you watched any K-dramas? This is something that I've started to get more into, because for some reason I just really love foreign movies. Like, Korean movies are so fucking well done. I've watched a lot of those. And like Spanish movies and just Japanese, like any kind of foreign movie to me, just I just love seeing the different sides of like how different kind of cultures either do like color correction or how they film things, and I just love it so much. So I've kind of started getting into more of that. On Netflix, they've started to add a lot more. I've recently started watching Nightmare High. I love this show because it kind of reminds me of like a Goosebumps-esque kind of show, and I love Goosebumps, so it has like an element of cheesiness to it, but I still love the overall kind of ideas and plots that they have in this show. It is just kind of cool to me. So I suggest you guys watch that as well. I know that this isn't Korean, but I think it's Taiwanese. Close Your Eyes Before It's Dark. I watched that as well, and I loved that. It's kind of has its moments of cheesy, but I don't know, it just was good to me. But I've started to get more into kind of more foreign shows and foreign movies. So if you have any recommendations of ones that I should watch, please let me know in the comments down below, because I'm currently looking for more shows to watch. Would you do reactions to music from other countries? Yes, yes, yes. I'd love, as I said before, just with how I love watching shows and seeing how things are done from other cultures. It's the same with music. I love hearing how other cultures produce and just the instruments that they use and the techniques that they use. I love hearing all of that and learning about that. So I would love, like right now, a lot of the music that I've just been given to, it's just whatever is recommended to me has been a lot of Japanese and Korean music. So if there are any other bands from any other cultures or any other backgrounds in any different areas, I'm open to all of that. So just send them my way, because I love music so goddamn much. I don't care where it comes from, as long as it sounds good and it's done well and cool and unique and just all that, I'm for it. So I'm open to reacting to any kind of music from any place in the world. Hey Brian, who is your bias in BTS? If you watched my video on me trying to figure that out, you will know that BTS is my bias in BTS. You can't pick one. You just can't. What's being Canadian like? Cold. Now that you've fallen down the rabbit hole of K-pop, who would you say your bias and bias records are for the groups you enjoy? Also, favorite J-Rock/Visual K groups. I have such a hard time picking biases in groups, because it's just anytime you watch a video that is just on that like one member of the group, I'm like, this person's my favorite. So it's very hard for me to pick biases in groups. I just can't pick favorites. I mean, as I just said before, BTS, I can't pick in BTS at all. Maybe in GOT7, I would have to say, like, I started getting more into GOT7 after watching a lot of videos on with Jackson, because he's just fucking hilarious. But then, as what happens with me is that when I watch another video, say on another member like Bam Bam or Mark or Young Jay, it's just, I'm just like, oh, this person's the best. So for me, it is very hard to pick biases. Also, favorite J-Rock and Visual K groups, I have a lot that I have now just become in love with. There's a lot of albums that I've bought. We've got Arki Sandarosu. I'm just gonna go through what I've bought, and they're just amazing groups. So we got Arki Sandarosu, Asian Kung Fu Generation, Bish, Cold Rain, Crossfaith, A Crowd of Rebellion, Crystal Lake, Dead Aroma, Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, X Japan, Hello Sleepwalkers, Lunacy, Man with a Mission. There's just like pretty much every band that I've reacted to, I've just very much become obsessed with. I can't believe that I forgot to say this. One OK Rock. Sorry, that just came into my head right now that I forgot to say them. They're probably up there with one of my favorites, but again, I suck at picking favorites. Do you plan on reacting to any kind of underground Visual K bands? All for it. All for it. Just keep sending it my way, and then hopefully one day I will see it and react to it, because as I said before, I love music and I love hearing different styles of music, so I'm all for it. If you could choose any song to be the theme song for your life, which would it be and why? I've thought about this all the time. I don't know if I've said this in a video or if it was like a tweet or something that I just wrote, but if I could get anyone to compose just my life in general, Kano Yoko. Her music is fucking amazing and so well done, and if I had to pick a song that would be my theme song, I just have to go with Space Lion. I know it's not like the typical, probably what you are expecting, but that song is so goddamn beautiful to me. I would love being able to hear that every day for the rest of my life. If you have never heard of Space Lion before, go go watch Cowboy Bebop from where it's from, but also just go look it up on YouTube. It is a beautiful, beautiful song. And I would just love that to be my theme song. I know it's probably not the typical answer that you would be expecting, but that has to be it. Would you ever date a fan? Now, here's how I feel about this. Because you have so many YouTubers who are like, I would never date a fan. Oh my God. But in reality, you would kind of want anyone you're dating to be a fan of you, if you know what I mean. Like, you would hope that they like what you do and support what you do and are kind of a fan of what you do, as you should be with the person that you're dating. So my answer would be yes, because I would hope that whoever I am dating, they are a fan of what I am doing and like what I'm doing, and vice versa. I should be a fan of what they are doing, and whatever area that they are working in, I should be supportive and a fan of that. So yes, that was the long answer. The short answer is yes. Do you know how to say Versailles? I think I might know how, but I don't know if it's right. I practically worship this band. Lol. At first, I didn't know how to say Versailles. I think I said Versailles, and that was just because it was a Japanese band with a French name that I wasn't sure if they pronounced it the same way or if they said it a different way. I knew before that it was pronounced Versailles because of the place that it is, but I just went with Versailles because I'm an idiot. But yes, it is pronounced Versailles. It is a place in, I believe, France. So it is pronounced Versailles. Being Canadian, I should have known that right off the bat. Have you ever thought of making an album with all the music you've created? I would, but I suck at fully finishing songs. Like, I have so many songs that are just like 2 seconds long, and I'm like, that sounded cool, and then I just leave it and never do anything with it. I don't know if I would make like an album, or if I would just do more of what I did when I made Vaughn, is just doing like singles and releasing them one at a time. Because if I tried to sit down and make an album, it would probably take me like a couple of years to actually finish everything. Who do you think your bias group is? Now this is one that I can actually answer, and there is a reason to it. You guys already probably know the answer, but my answer is BTS. BTS, like, is just yes. But I think also what also helps is that BTS was my introduction into this wonderful world of K-pop. They were the first group that really got me more into K-pop. And they're just such lovable guys. Very lovable and very talented, and I think it also helps that, as I said before, they're the first group that I reacted to. So they are definitely my bias group. That's pretty much the only time that I'll probably be able to pick a favorite of something or a bias of something. And that's my answer. And finally, who's your biggest inspiration? Again, this is hard for me to answer because I just find a lot of different people or things, movies, music, genres, just all of that I find inspiring in itself. Like take BTS for example. Not only just how involved in the music they are, but how they've worked very hard to come from where they were to where they are now is very inspiring to me. Different people from different groups are very inspiring to me as well. Just watching how hard people work towards getting goals and things that they love, even if it's like friends, just playing at like bars and doing shows there. But anyone who's really working towards doing something that they love for a living is just very inspiring to me. And it's also, again, really hard for me to pick who's like my biggest inspiration. Like growing up, the person who really got me into drums was Aaron Gillespie, I think is how you say his name, from Under Oath, because he is fucking talented on the drums. Not only on the drums, but he also sings as well as he was playing the drums. So he was probably the one who really started getting me more into that kind of side of things. But now it's hard for me to pick who a big inspiration is, just because there are so many different things that I get inspired from and so many different people that I get inspired from. I feel like I could go on for a very long time about each kind of side, either movies or music and all that kind of stuff. I feel like I could go on for a very, very long time about inspirations from all of that stuff. So if you are interested in me kind of doing just like a let's talk style video on either music or movies or stuff like that, kind of more how they're inspiring and whatnot to what I do, again, let me know in the comments down below. Oh God, we did it. Big Macs, we made it through all those questions. So yes, there you have it, Big Macs. That was me back with another Q&A, and I hope that you guys did enjoy it. As I said before, I want to start doing these more again because it's been months, probably more than months, since I've done the last one. And again, as I said before, I like just doing these because it's a way for us to get to know each other a bit better. If you guys have any more questions that you would like me to answer, let me know in the comments down below as well. And also, if you guys did enjoy this video, I'd love it if you click that thumbs up button down below. And if you guys are not subscribed to this channel, you can do so by clicking that subscribe button down below as well. I put out new videos every Wednesday, Friday, and recently every Monday as well. So make sure you subscribe by clicking that button down below. And you can also click on that little bell icon somewhere down there, and that will notify you when I upload a new video, so you never miss one from this just happy to be doing a Q&A again face. And as always, Big Macs, today's biggest Mac is going to go to, I'm apologizing if I mispronounce your name, but Ashuna7164 over on Instagram. Hopefully I pronounced that right. If not, I'm sorry. But yes, Big Macs, recently Ashuna over here on Instagram gave me a follow and just spam liked a bunch of my pictures. So seriously, thank you so much for all that love over on Instagram. You are today's biggest Mac. So Big Macs, make sure you go over on to Ashuna's Instagram over here, give them a follow, like a bunch of their pictures, and just give them as much love and support as they have been giving me. And once again, Ashuna, I apologize if I am butchering your name. I'm doing my best, but anyway, thank you for all that love over on Instagram. You are today's biggest Mac. But anyway, Big Macs, once again, I hope that you guys did enjoy this video. As I said, I want to start doing more Q&As, so I hope that you did enjoy this video. But anyway, once again, I hope that you guys did enjoy this video, and I will see you next time. Bye.